Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Trust a Skinny Chef. As you know, I had to change the name. And I'm here with someone who called in that was dying to get on the show. The funny thing about it is I know who she is. None of you guys are going to know her, though, because she is the administrator at Brookfield Academy. So, come on into her kitchen and let's get hooked on cooking. How are ya? Thanks for cooking with me. Okay, let's get ready here. Yeah. Okay, what are we going to make today,
We're
Gloria?
going to make bean soup today.
Bean soup.
Bean soup, you know the comfort food, wintertime?
That's
Let me
excellent.
put your jacket over here for a minute. I'll be
Okay,
right
and
back.
let me get my little apron on here because on my show, we wear aprons.
Aprons are a good thing. Now, did you notice my apron here?
That's a beautiful one.
Yes, I got this for Christmas one year for my mother.
Really?
Yeah, nice.
Oh,
huh?
nice.
Yeah, it's kinda,
Nice.
I wish it was a little bit wider. Oh, well.
And this is your mother's recipe?
This is my mom's recipe. We, as kids, had a lot of soup. You know, when you have a big family, soup goes a long way, and I thought this would be a good thing for us to cook today. Little bean soup.
Excellent, excellent.
All right.
I'm ready. And then we get to have it for lunch,
You
right?
get to have it for lunch. I'm going to have it for lunch. I got a few things. Yeah, I know. You're always
Perfect
She's always
timing.
hungry, isn't she? She always comes when it's time.
I
to
keep
eat.
saying I'm getting bigger and bigger. Every day doing this show makes me bigger.
All right. Well,
It's all right.
we're going to start with. We're going to get our ham here, our ham bone.
Ham bone.
Ham bone. Ham bone.
Just a
little ham.
bone?
Well, there's a little ham on this bone too. Christmas Eve, my sister had us all over, and as soon as she cut the ham, I was jumping on the ham bone because I wanted to make soup. No, not jumping on it, but jumping on it. You know what I mean? Everybody else wanted the bone, but I got it first. So
You got it
yeah.
first.
So what's nice is my older sister, who is not a cook at all. You know, I don't know how she got in our family. Probably adopted. Mailman, eggman, something. I'm not sure.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
But she left me a lot of ham on here, which is really nice. And what you want to do first is we're going to, I'm going to have you do this, Nita.
Okay.
Now, did you wash your hands?
Oh, and we start every show by washing our hands.
Right over
I'm going to
here,
go wash
right
my
over here.
hands.
I already washed mine. Of course,
All right.
because
A little
I was
antibacterial soap here. That always does a good thing. All right.
good.
Very good.
So I'm going to have Nita, I want you just to cut up a little bit of this ham. This is nice. This is one of those pre-cut ham, so it's really nice. So it kind of peels right off once you go over there.
Okay.
And
You know how I am with knives. You want me to cut all these off?
well, just cut a little, yeah, cut it off and cut it into little pieces so that when you're eating the soup, you know, you don't want to choke on your ham.
Okay.
You know,
You don't want anybody to choke on it.
yeah.
Right. Old people choke.
Yeah, especially you. You're older than I am. So don't worry about that.
Thanks,
No
Gloria.
problem. So one of the things that you need to do when you're making this soup is you need to, of course, soak your beans the night before. So last night I came home quite early, around 12 midnight, and I got my beans out and I soaked my beans because I knew I'd be making bean soup today. So I did that, soaked my beans, and then over here, just you can go a little this way over here.
You little night owl, you.
Line out here. I've been soaking my beans, and what I did this time is I have several different kinds of beans. Navy beans, kidney beans, and a few other things that I kind of mixed together. And you could use just navy beans if you wanted to, or you know, really any kind of bean that you wanted to. They also, a little tip here, they now have jars that you can buy jars of beans.
Really?
And, so if you don't have time to soak your beans, you can just get the jar. Be sure you rinse them because they kind of have like a little gel on them, and you know, wouldn't taste good in your soup.
Now, did you say how long you had to soak those beans?
I soaked them overnight.
Overnight, you gotta
Overnight,
soak
yeah,
them.
soak them overnight. And you always want to put your beans in last, Nina, in your soup because you don't want to get mushy. So when we're making the soup today, we'll do that last.
That's Nina Bean to you.
Nina Bean to me.
And we're making bean soup.
Bean soup, did you get it?
Yeah,
Bean?
Nina Bean soup.
Yeah, okay. Just wait. And you know what bean soup does to you later.
Yeah, oh, no.
Yep. Get the
Okay,
pieces out.
are these small enough or do I keep chopping?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Is that good?
That's good, okay.
Is that enough or you need more?
Oh.
A little more?
Drop a little bit in there.
Okay.
And then I want you to toss it into the pan for me.
Okay, good, good.
Good.
So those beans then, in other words, are like very coarse or,
Right, that's why you soak them, so they kind of, you know, they're not so difficult or hot.
you
or
put any
whatever.
salt or anything in the water or?
Not yet.
No?
No
Okay,
salt,
later,
no.
later. All
We'll
right.
talk a little bit about that later, what we put in, because I got a secret recipe that I'm going to actually give out, family recipe of bean soup
Ooh.
that really nobody really knows, so.
That's what this show is all about, family secret recipes. Oh, someone's here.
I'll be right back. Furnace man, gotta get the old furnace clean.
Oh man, we have been interrupted with every single show. Heidi had the carpet man, I had the dogs. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
Nina,
That's right.
you really do chop nice ham.
Is that good?
That's good.
Small enough?
Yep, throw it in there.
Okay.
Throw it in there for me.
Throw it in the pot. Let me just get a little bit more here.
What's nice about having this kind of warm winter is I still have my herbs outside. So,
Oh.
I cut some herbs for us, and we're going to be putting that in.
Those are fresh from your garden
Yeah,
still?
fresh from my garden still. Do you believe that in Wisconsin? And here I have my fresh herbs. Huh?
Well, what does the temperature have to get to kill those things?
Well, usually it's freezing, but here by the lake, it's actually stayed pretty warm.
Wow,
So-
that's nice. So this is enough ham?
Yeah, well, for right now, yeah.
Okay,
Okay, now, Nina, what I'd like you to do is throw the whole bone in there, the whole thing.
get out.
No,
Really?
yeah, the whole entire thing in there. Go.
Really?
Yep.
There's a lot of ham on this
I
bone
know.
though. Where's the bone? Oh, I see the bone.
Okay, but we're going to take some of the ham off later, but we're going to
Put
throw
that
the whole
whole
sucker
thing in there.
The whole sucker in
No
there.
wonder everybody was fighting for that.
All right, now, a lot of people say, 6 cups of water, but this is what I always say is, Nina, going to come over here, going to fill it up, so you just cover the bone.
Just cover
Yep,
the bone.
Right here, just put it right under the sink here.
All right.
Put water in there, there we go.
Cover the top of it?
You're safe. And that's
All
good.
right, good.
Okay, now,
So we cover the
yeah,
bone.
put that right back on the table. Now, I like to do is this is a couple of my secret little recipes here. I always like to put a can of chicken broth in.
The
Let's give
ham
it-
is good.
Isn't that excellent? It's that honey baked ham.
Delicious.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a good soup, I'll tell you.
All right.
Okay, you wanna?
All right, what's going in here now?
Let's go on chicken broth. It's a little extra can.
Little
Now,
chicken
I like to put
Chicken broth with ham.
exactly. You know what? It's the salt actually. Get a little extra salt. I don't salt it as much, and that's another little tip. If you want to do like a little fat-free, don't put as much salt into your soup.
Oh,
For people who are
Yeah.
maybe watching their salt intake, things like that.
right.
All
That's
right,
good.
now I'm going to tell you, this is the secret to bean soup. Ketchup.
Kidding me?
No.
Wow.
And it's Heinz ketchup because of the vinegar. All right, there's vinegar, a little more vinegar in Heinz. And I'm going to tell you, this is going to be the best bean soup that you ever had in your entire life.
I can't
Okay?
wait.
And it has to be Heinz, so I'm doing a little commercial here too. Heinz, could you please send a check to Gloria Rankford? 2122 East Fulmer.
Yes, there we
Okay?
go.
So, this is fun. When I was talking to my family or Christmas about this, we were talking about Heinz ketchup, I had Heinz, my mom's like, put a cup in. My sister's like, put the whole bottle in, put a cup in, put the whole bottle in. I went with my sister, put the whole bottle in. All right, so
The
that's
whole bottle is
the whole
going
bottle
in.
in there. Okay,
All
so
right.
taking this,
God,
and Nina Bean, just put that.
just dump the whole
Dump the
bottle
whole
in.
thing in there.
Love
Dump
it.
it in.
Oh,
Dump
this
it in.
is cool.
Dump
I
it
like
in.
gushy, squishy
Dump
stuff.
it in, dump it in, dump it in.
I've never had bean soup before, so this will be a treat for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no. And nor have I ever
You
seen it
never had
made.
bean soup?
Not really. Mm-mm.
Really?
Clam chowder, chicken
Oh,
noodle,
you're going to love this.
not bean soup.
You're going to love this. All right, good. Now,
That good?
now of course,
Waste not, want not.
you got it. So I'm going to show you what we do here so we don't waste it.
Okay.
All right, put a little water in the bottle.
Mush it up.
Yep, put the top back on. Shake it up. Okay. And then we
Let it out.
put it all out.
There we go.
So we get quite a bit.
I'm big on not wasting stuff. I cannot stand wasting stuff.
Do you recycle?
Yep.
Yeah, I do too.
Recycle, don't like wasting.
Yeah, I like to recycle
Yep.
too.
All right,
All right,
what's next?
what's next? Okay, now, I'm a little ahead of the game here. I have already had chopped my onions.
Okay, how many onions? What is that?
It's a cup.
About a cup of onions.
Cup of onions in there.
Okay. White onions, yellow, does it matter?
No, but I use white. I like white better. And
Okay.
then I already grated carrots this morning. I got up early and did this. And I like to grate carrots and have them in my refrigerator all the time, so I throw them in my salads. I throw them in a lot of different things. So I always have grated carrots on hand.
That's a good idea.
So why don't you toss those in?
Okay, what's this about? How many?
That's a cup.
About a cup of grated carrots. Okay.
Right, that's good. Okay, and then
Good.
lastly, celery. And we're going to put you another little board here.
Okay.
Let me take this out of your way here. Get this.
That's right, because whenever you're working with meat,
Yes.
but this is cooked meat, so it
Yeah.
shouldn't be so bad, right?
Yes, we're going to
Chop up a little
chop
celery
up a
here.
little celery there.
I'm just going to eat the ham off the knife.
Did I notice that?
I'll come over and wash my hands again.
Could you do that?
Yep. All right. You notice cooks are always washing their hands.
That's a good idea. Yeah,
Well, you know what I wonder about
tell me.
is those restaurants.
Oh.
You know, and what we eat at restaurants and what's really going on behind the scenes.
Well, I'll tell you right now, my sister is in food business, and she was saying in Michigan, they're actually going to require someone at every single restaurant have their health degree. So no matter morning, noon, or night, someone there has to be certified, which is going to be difficult because a lot of people don't have that certification. It can't be just like one person, but it's a 24-hour thing. As long as your restaurant's open, they have to have somebody who's certified. So I think that's
Really?
pretty interesting, yeah.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to wash this off because this is a nice, really nice cutting board, one of my favorites.
Okay, did you wash the celery or do I need to do
I
that?
already washed the celery.
All right, good.
I did that earlier.
And how much am I cutting up?
Oh, we're going to.
A couple of stalks?
Yeah, a couple stalks there. Now what I like is I like the leaves.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like the leaves, cut the leaves up, put it all in there. Gives that little extra
You don't
flavor
like
to
this
it.
though?
No, I can actually have a little bowl here, you can throw that stuff
Okay,
in.
you know that's like Rachel Ray. Did you learn that from Rachel?
I did learn it from Rachel, and I love Rachel.
Yep.
Yes, she's one of my favorites. In fact, you can tell, I've got a few of her cookbooks over here. I love her 30-minute meals.
I was watching her on her show today, trying to teach this woman how to say no.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this woman can't say no to anybody.
I haven't seen her show. Is that her regular
Yeah,
show?
it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
I like her. She's a good
Good.
talk show. So you want this cut up pretty small?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll do it the Rachel Ray style. She puts her hand on the knife like this. This is kind of a little board, but that's all right.
Well, you know what? Why don't you switch over to this one? I washed this one off for you.
Okay. Well, let me just get what I've got
My
here.
other board up north, so I only have one here. I used to
Oh.
have two really nice ones here, and so you know what? My birthday's coming up in September.
Oh, a new cooking board. Okay. Yeah, for doing the show, there's no problem
Why
there.
don't you toss that in, and we'll
Okay.
throw that in. That looks good. Oh, yeah.
I know I made a mess, sorry.
Yeah, she's a really good cook. Yeah. But I like a messy cook. Messy
Good,
cooks, that
good.
means it's fun.
I clean up as I go.
I know,
though.
but I want you to cut this up too. And I like
Really?
the
You
leaves
put this in there?
Yeah, put it all in there. It's actually kind of like parsley.
Yeah,
There.
it kind of looks like it.
So we're going to put a little parsley in it too.
Does it taste like it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. One of the things too is that whenever you, I think, did I say this, when you have fresh herbs, you don't want to put them in till later, a little bit later, because they're not like dried herbs that need to get hydrated with the water. So you really kind of put those towards the end. All your
Okay,
herbs and
all the herbs in toward the
Yeah,
end.
the flavors are very quickly,
Right.
you know, go into the sauces and whatever you're doing, kind of thing.
I remember that. If you're using dried, they go in first. Right. This is a very nice knife. What kind is it?
Chicago, is it? It is, who knows, but it was from Sears, and I've had it for like about 25 years.
It is a fabulous. Do you have to sharpen it?
Yes, I do sharpen. I actually have a place over in
Very
Cutting that the
nice.
guy sharpens my knives for me.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Very
be
nice.
careful though after they sharpen. All right, want to take the pot over there, Nina?
Okay.
Stove,
Okay.
right over here. Okay, I like this big burner.
Yeah, they got to match the
And
size of the
kinda,
pot.
you know what you do is kind of stir that up a little bit for me.
Right.
Just to, you know, get a little,
Mix it up.
mix it up here.
Okay.
There you go, that's good. Okay, we're gonna stick it on high.
So we have carrots, celery, we have onion, the ham cut up, and then the ham bone.
Right.
So you can only make this if somebody's made a ham and you can confiscate the bone.
Right, that's why, you know, how many times do we cook a whole ham? So, you know what, you get a ham bone, everybody jumps on it.
Now, can this bean soup be frozen? Can you keep it
Oh, yeah.
frozen?
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
okay, because that might be a once-a-year thing that you make.
Next time we'll do pea soup. Have you ever had pea soup?
No.
Oh, well, we make pea soup too, that's a big thing in our family. Bean soup, pea soup, and actually my mom makes the best chicken noodle I've ever had, but that's another show.
Okay,
Okay.
that's another show.
All right, good. Now, while we're waiting, you know, that's on the stove here, what we're gonna do is, I've already washed these herbs, and we're gonna show you what we have here. First, we have some sage. I love sage in soups. Sage is also great in meat dishes things, so I want you to kind of cut that up for me, you know, just kind of, I like to roll it.
You roll it up?
I roll it up
Well, why
like
don't you
this.
do it? Show us how to do it.
You just roll it
Get it
up.
from the pro here.
Okay, roll it up, so,
Okay?
okay, and then just look.
It's kind of a feathery little herb. I can smell it when you cut it.
Okay.
Yep. Smells delicious.
Doesn't it? Oh, here we got thyme.
Thyme goes in almost everything.
Now with your thyme, you know, I don't like the stem, so we just, you know, we're just going to go, you know, like this. Take it off like this.
That I learned on the Food Network.
That's good. Look, and parsley, this is from outside. We're almost in January in Wisconsin, and this is my parsley out of my garden.
That's amazing.
Cut that up.
That is amazing.
So we're over here. Good.
Yep, I think next summer is going to be my deal.
We'll help you.
Got enough flowers in that I can start an herb garden now.
Well, you know, a lot of your herbs will come back year after year, so you don't really have to replant them or anything like that. My sage comes back every year. My parsley comes back every year.
I had these tomatoes come back this year.
Well, because the ones that dropped you didn't pick,
Yeah?
the seeds.
Wow, I was surprised.
Yeah, I sometimes have tomato plants coming up, who knows where. And how the heck did that happen? No.
All right,
Good, good,
little
good, good,
parsley. Good?
Good, that's excellent. Very good. All right,
Now this is going to go in the soup?
It's going to go in the soup, but what we can do right now, Nina, is just like, you know, we want this to cook a little bit more before we stick this in.
Okay, well, we can let this cook a little bit, and we will be back when things start to develop a little bit more, so we'll catch you later.
Okay, all right. Here we are.
And we're back. Okay, the soup has been cooking for what would you say, about a half hour?
25 minutes.
25 minutes.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the soup bone out. Now there is some ham still on it. So we'll take that off later on, but I'm going to show you, we're just going to put it in a bowl over here, so why don't you follow me over to the stove?
Okay.
Okay, why don't you grab the top here, and I'm going to grab the soup bone and just stick it over here in this bowl over here. Okay, let's see.
Are you going to put it right here in the
I'm
bowl?
going to put it right there. In the
Okay, there we go.
Oh, we got some good ham
Get
on
it
this.
close. Yeah, that looks good.
Okay, I'm going to use
You need some help?
I might here. What we got here? You want to grab that? And pretty darn hot. Yeah, can you get in there? Boy, we look like...
Okay, we got it.
Got it, ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3,
And
1, 2, 3, and in.
plop it in. There we go.
Job,
All right,
good
good.
job. What do we got? A few carrots here. Ooh, yeah. Okay,
Put
put
the
the
top
top back on right
Okay.
now. So we got a lot of ham back really on this, and we'll put it on a little bit later. Put some more ham in there. Okay, what I'd like to do is, once you throw our herbs in here,
Okay.
I'm going to grab our beans,
Bring this over.
bring that over. Good.
And I'm going to bring it over
right
here.
in here. Right here, we're going to put
Oh, we're going
this
to put it in the soup.
Right in the soup.
Oh, in the soup.
Okay, all set?
I thought we were going to put the ham bone back
Oh,
in.
no, we're done with the ham bowl. We're just going to take the ham off of it a little bit later.
Okay.
All in there, good.
How's that?
All right, good. Once you set that back down over here, grab that wooden spoon, and
Okay.
I'd like it. There you go. Why don't you put the
beans
Put
in?
the beans in. There
Okay.
you go.
Mm.
Good, 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 good. Excellent, excellent. Good. All right.
Beautiful.
Okay, now this is our going to just give it a good stir. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right. so
What makes it the red color?
That's the ketchup. Now a lot of
Oh,
times
yeah,
when
that's
people
right. I
make
forgot
they'll
about the
use,
ketchup.
They'll use tomatoes, and you chop them up really fine. That's why we use the ketchup instead.
Could you use canned tomatoes? You know, like the chopped, but they're not as good as the ketchup.
No, the ketchup's the best because then you always have it's a little chunky. We don't want that. All right, now
Okay.
this is a little secret recipe we're going to use here. Thicken up your soup. A lot of people use cornstarch. Yeah, I don't like the cornstarch. I use flour on mine. But you don't want to put the flour right into the soup because you don't want it to be lumpy. So what we're going to do here is with a soup ladle, Nina, you're going to ladle some in a cup here. Open that up and ladle some of the soup into the cup.
Just the juice?
Yep, just the juice. There you go. Good. One more in there. Oh, a couple more. Keep going. Fill that cup right up. Good, 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 good. One more. All right. There you
Okay.
go. Good.
Camera person, can we see this?
Good.
Pretty good? Yes, good. Okay, how's that?
That's
Well,
good.
I need to be able to stir that,
That's
so.
good.
All righty,
Okay.
back over. Same routine.
Same routine. All right. There you go.
Okay. So this is your mom's recipe, and your mom got it from who?
Probably my grandma. My mom, as we grew up, we had a big family like you did, Nina. I know that you had a pretty big family too, and you had to feed all these kids. You really had to find something that, would last. It was cheap, and we used to have my favorite, kidney stew. Do you believe that we ate that?
Oh, God.
I
What
know.
is that?
It's stew with kidneys in it,
Oh.
I don't think my mom ever told us.
Whose kidneys?
Some big old cow, I'm sure. But we,
This is now really thick.
yeah, that's
You see
good.
that?
That's a lot thicker. I
That's
like
what
that.
you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
see.
she said, like mayonnaise. Like
Yep,
mayonnaise.
like mayonnaise. That's exactly
Oh,
what you
that's
wanted.
excellent.
There you go.
Good,
Okay.
good.
Wonder why this one thickened up so much quicker.
I don't know. Those lumps out of there. Excellent. Good job.
Yeah, okay, look at, now we gotta look at the
Yeah,
consistency
look at
of this here. See?
Like mayonnaise.
There we go. That's
Excellent.
what we wanted.
Good.
Okay, good.
Okay, let's put that back in. All right, that looks good. And when it's almost cooked, the soups, because something about garlic, if you put it in the beginning, it kind of gets a little funny taste to it. I don't know if you're cooking, is that?
Oh, yeah,
I
it
always
gets
put-
bitter taste.
Yeah, so I
Right.
always like to put it in.
Yep,
last.
you're the third cook that's told me put the garlic in
So
last.
you put it in last, so, I always say, give me 2 teaspoons of garlic.
Top up here.
There you go. That's good. The minced garlic in the jar is fine.
That's what I say too,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's easy, it's fine.
It's easy,
just as good.
tastes just as good.
Yeah, I like it, so there's no problem there.
Stir that up,
Stir that up and let's, now it's getting pretty good.
put the top on, yeah, I
Top
think it's
back
looking
on.
really good.
Okay, we're gonna let it, let that simmer a little bit longer. All right,
Now everything's in that we need?
everything is in that
Like this?
that we need.
About,
Excellent, yeah, that's right.
how many slices do you want?
Let's do a piece. So
Okay.
there's 3 of us here. We've got the camera woman,
Camera
and
woman
Nina B,
and Nina Bean.
and Gloria Jean. Okay, that's good. All right. Okay, what I like to do is I love olive oil. Do you like olive oil?
Love it.
Me too. It's
Cook
like-
with it all the time. Olive oil and garlic, the staples of cooking,
Yeah, I love it.
I believe.
And a little secret, I always use my pizza stone. I can make
Okay.
cookies on my pizza stone.
Really?
Anything, yes. Love the pizza stone. It's great. It works well. You can cook anything on it. Easy to clean. Once you stick the little breads on there,
Like this?
just like that.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to pour a little olive oil on there, each one.
Just kind of drizzle it.
Yeah, drizzle it on, and then, you know what, I always use the back of the spoon. I always do that, go back of the spoon.
Okay.
There you go.
Is that enough? Whoa, I'm getting crazy here.
Oh, yeah, you gotta
Here,
look
this is what we're gonna do.
There you go, and turn it
There,
upside down.
just dip it. There.
There you go.
Okay?
Excellent, good job.
Gotta get a little bit more on
You
this
got
one.
it? Okay. This is actually,
There we go.
I was at the trainer's house, it's the Parents of Brooklyn Academy. He made this, and I just loved it. Oh my
Okay.
goodness, this was great. Okay, we got a little rosemary from my garden. We're just going to,
And this dried rosemary?
this is dried rosemary.
What do you do? Just put it in a jar and let it just dries on
Dries
its
it up.
own?
Mhm.
Really? That's great.
A little rosemary on here.
Makes it look pretty and tastes good, I bet.
Oh, it's delicious.
Yeah?
And when you taste this.
Really?
Yes, it's very, very good.
And that's all it is?
We're going to do one little teeny more thing.
Okay,
Hang on there.
very good.
I love shredded Parmesan. I always just put a little Parmesan in each one, just a little bit.
Little bread pieces for our soup ready?
Right. It's nice to have some kind of bread, something with your soup here. So
Right.
what we did is we just cut up a baguette, a little olive oil, a little rosemary, a little Parmesan cheese. We're going to toss that in the oven right now.
Excellent. What are we going to put that oven at?
I put that oven at 350.
Okay.
Stick that in there.
All right, man, it's time for the good eats. So here we go. It's our first bowl of ham and bean soup. Ham and bean soup, I'd call it. Ooh, that looks delicious. Delicious.
Okay, there you go, Nina. Want to hand
Thank
me the other
you.
one?
The other bowl for you. It smells delicious. Again, we got to tell you, that Emerald is right. There should be smell-o-vision on cooking shows. Somehow. You should be able to plug that into your TV so you can smell what's going on, because that's what cooking is all about.
There you go, Nina.
Don't you agree? You walk into the houses and you smell the smell.
It's the best. It reminds you when you're smelling you think of your grandmother. My grandmother used to
Yep.
make these wonderful cinnamon rolls, and I could smell them from blocks away.
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
Yep,
All
and you
right.
walk in.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's to friends, and here's to good cooking.
And here's to Gloria Rinkard helping us out on our cooking show. You were a fabulous guest, and we'll see you next week with our next secret surprise guest.
Bon appetit.
That is delicious.